Okay, well, anyways, this saw is coming along here. Got the carburation all back together, the throttle, got the muffler modded and reinstalled. I don't know if you can see this or not, probably not. All along the hole back towards the back corner of the deflector here. This ear here. You don't want to go too far forward on them because what's going to happen is going to shoot exhaust straight out and melt your brake handle. But what I did was ground the hole going back as far as I could right against the back of the redirect deflector here. Made it the full size of the inside of the deflector. It was quite a small little maybe a 3/8 hole, and I basically are essentially now triple the size of that exhaust port. So yeah, it should bark pretty good. Went ahead and installed my aftermarket top handle on it here now. One thing left to do here now is put my airbox back together here. Go ahead and get this the initial cover back together here. This was all full of dirt, grunge, mung, whatever you want to call it inside. It was a filthy mess. Got that all cleaned up. And I'll go ahead and install my the filter baffle here, the internal keeper here. I will say this saw was ingesting an awful lot of dirt at one point, probably why the cylinder aided on the original one. I'm just cleaning up here any last little bits of grunge in the bottom here. No use rebuilding a saw, even if it's just a cheap aftermarket top end kit, and you're going to have a whole bunch of dirt in the system, and your intake track saw isn't going to last very long. Just by the amount of caked on old, dried up nasty grunge on the inside of the air box, on the inside of the air filter box, tells me that this thing, well, lived a pretty its life didn't see a whole lot of maintenance done on this saw, so unfortunately. Somebody did go ahead and change the air filter on this, and they put a new one, but I was informed that it was an aftermarket air filter as well, so don't know how well that is. There we go. Hasn't seen enough run to even be dirty at all, really. There we go. Actually, we got to put our top cover back on here. Now I will say there's a baffle or a winter snap-in thing that's supposed to go in here to keep your dirt from feeding back as much into your airbox area, and I went and put the spark plug in and got to take the spark plug out. Can't do it with the spark plug in. Rig me. Where is my there we go. There's almost got it together now. That's the one from the other side. There's kind of a dirty one there. That's the opposite side there. I guess it doesn't really matter. Actually, you know what? I'm just double checking here to make sure that I don't have any extra long ones. No. These three are all the same. Kind of a hokey top cover system on these, as in it's complicated for to get to your saw for basic maintenance. At least I find it that way. There you go. You got two on the other side, one on the clutch side. Now we can put my plug back in. Now somehow there we go. It's routed back in where it's supposed to be. Now we can put our air filter over top with the dust deflector shroud. It has sort of built into it there, for lack of a better term. I don't know what they call this thing, an air deflector, I guess. And finally, our final piece here, our back top cover. There we go. One Stihl MS440 Magnum, all back together. Now let's see what kind of compression we've got, eh? Oh yeah. Not even ran for the first time yet, or broken in. Ouch. You know what? I better make sure this thing is off because it's wanting to fire. Okay, from what this thing had for compression when I first got it, it was literally, like I say, tested at 130, I believe, pounds compression. Now it's at least 155, if not 160, and it's not even broken in. And I had the switch just in the on position, not even choked, and it backfired twice. They're wanting to spit and start already, so I'm not going to start it here. I just put it together here, literally the top end on this thing less than an hour ago, a half hour ago. I do want the sealer, the motor seal, to have a chance to set up and cure before exposed to a fresh round of fuel. So anyways, in the next day or two here, I will get this thing fueled up, get it bar and chain on it. I'm going to go ahead and check out the clutch a little closer here. I've got a bit of a funky oil leak coming out of behind the oil pump, coming out of the oil pump feeder tube there, so I'm going to dig into that a little bit here off camera and see what that leak is all about. Something needs correcting there, or just maybe excess oil splashed around, but something is a little bit of mist there. Take care of that, and then we're going to get it barred up in the chain, and we're going to get it out to the log pile and do some test cutting with this bugger. We're going to see how it runs now with a little bit of cylinder modification, piston modification, muffler mod, and a base gasket delete. We're going to see how strong this saw runs. But anyways, I think we're going to call this a video. I'd just like to say thanks once again, everybody, for stopping by and checking out what I've been up to with this saw build. As always, we'll see you all on the next one.